Zambia is a relatively youthful country. 60% out of the 14 million population are children and young people. However, the country continues to have a high burden of HIV and AIDS, despite significant reductions in the prevalence rate. Currently, the prevalence of HIV in Zambia is 13.3%, while teenage pregnancy and adolescent HIV prevalence are 29% and 4.8% respectively. The Ministry of General Education recorded over 16,000 school dropouts due to pregnancies for adolescents in schools during the year 2014. More than 60% of young people still lack the basic knowledge to prevent HIV due to a lack of comprehensive sexuality education. This situation is increasing the numbers of new infections, especially among adolescents and young people. In an effort to counter the challenges of HIV, GIZ, in partnership with the National AIDS Council and other partners, such as the Ministry of General Education and the Ministry of Health, as well as several other stakeholders, is implementing a bilateral HIV/AIDS program in the two districts of Southern Province in Livingstone and Choma. The initiative is targeting adolescents between the ages of 10 and 19 years, reaching the adolescents at a young age with accurate information on sexual reproductive health and HIV.
GIZ is one of our partners that have brought on board a communication tool that teachers are using in classes to convey the message about HIV and AIDS. It's a very participatory methodology that is being implemented by our teachers, though it is only existing in Southern Province, specifically in Choma and Livingstone district.
We record a lot of teenage pregnancies or school dropouts due to pregnancies in schools. And so if young people know that the only way they can protect themselves from HIV is to abstain or to use a condom, and if they use these two methods, they are well assured that they will not even get a pregnancy if it's the girls at the end of the day.
Agreeably, strategies like this, which are stakeholder-driven, add more vigor to the overall AIDS response in Zambia. These are also examples of high-impact interventions that make the case for strategic investment in a context where external resources to combat HIV and AIDS are rapidly on the decline.
A partnership like the GIZ partnership with NAC makes available resources in the national response, contributes to the overall national response. So this partnership with GIZ contributes to achieving the targets of the national strategic framework.
The commemoration of the World AIDS Day 2015 in Livingstone served to heighten national awareness on the pandemic.
Our vision as a country, as highlighted in the National HIV and AIDS Strategic Framework, NASF, is to have a nation free from the threat of HIV and AIDS. Zambia's future will only be secure when we guarantee full enjoyment of healthy lives of today's youth.
There are also different capacity needs which that if one may have to try and do its coordination role effectively well, such as ensuring that they are able to analyze the data which the stakeholders are producing in their different activities. And so GIZ supports the DATIF to be able to collect this data from different stakeholders.
The interventions are driven by the coordinating mechanisms at National AIDS Council.
The project works within established structures and not creating new structures, and this is important for sustainability.
The threat of new HIV infections is serious and capable of reversing the gains made.
This partnership is based on the epidemiological analysis of the epidemic. So it is in line with the national strategic framework. Remember, in the national response, we have one national strategic framework.
The Join-In Circuit, JIC, is an interactive tool that has proven to effectively communicate health messages to adults and adolescents.
The Join-In Circuit is an interactive learning exhibition or tool that aims at giving information, accurate information, gives cues amongst young people, and offer alternative solutions to problems that young people may face. Even adults can attend the joining circuit.
GIZ and the Ministry of General Education, in partnership with various stakeholders, are efficiently reaching out to adolescents in schools and communities using this innovative method.
Sometimes it's very difficult to talk to young people about sex, but it's a way that GIZ explains it, because it's pictorial and it has these interesting stations.
However, the value of partnership in the AIDS response is huge.
The evidence that is displayed by our learners out there, if our learners are going to speak comprehensive sexuality education issues.
The Zambian German Multisectoral HIV Programme in Southern Province, implemented by GIZ, offers long-term benefits to the national response.